Katrina Muerte. 8 mana, 6/6. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game. Seems kind of cool, but it's end of turn, so you don't get like battle cry interactions and stuff like that. It'll be interesting. I like it though. It's good for value.
None will survive.
It's good. It's good value. I don't recognize her from Hearthstone. She might be new. Or I don't recognize her. I don't recognize her from WoW, I should say. Also, shadowy figures. Battlecry transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly Death Rattle minion. That does seem okay. We need a little bit more Death Rattle support, I would argue, for that to be really good. Hold on. Unless there's something I'm missing in terms of that card. Shadowy figure? Shadowy figure coming up online. 2 mana, 2/2. It's epic, which always makes it a little bit of a challenge. It is fair to say. Messy, messy. Getting rid of that Divine Shield. I'm going to argue this is the best thing for us. It's kind of cool. Shadowy figure. I know I'm blocking the screen right now. I apologize. Oh, whoa. Going behind me. Neat. Yeah, okay. We need to see the card, though. Transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly Death Rattle. I mean, it's... If you get stuff to stick... Is it from deck or board? Yeah, that is the question, right? That is really the question, Pyro. I'm assuming you have to, like, target, right? But it doesn't say target. It doesn't say, like, of a friendly Death Rattle minion that's died. It doesn't say of a friendly, you know, like, Battlecry, transform into target. Turn into a 2/2 copy of target-friendly Death Rattle minion. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Ooh, Divine Shield. Okay, so Divine Shield normally beats us in this situation quite severely. Oh, they're actually burning through a lot of their Divine Shield. I am suddenly less worried. This is still a big thing to punch through. I don't want to Brawl. I think Brawl is way too aggressive. I know we lose our Divine Shield, but they lose their taunt. In this situation... No. In this situation, still less Divine Shield equals more better. Also, if this gets us a couple procs of armor, so much the better. So turn 5 is power turn. We know that. Frostwolf Grunt is power grunt. We know that. We also know we can punch through this quite easily. So we're not really that worried. It was also really good to get this down to 1 health, just so it has to trade here. This is really nice, because this is obviously a really bad Brawl turn, and there's no way we want a Reckless Flurry. So we can do this. We Shield Slam. We have control. Tarim. Oh yeah, Tarim is bad. Tarim is bad for sure. They have 1 more card. Yeah, they have 1 card in their hand. They definitely have 1 card in their hand. From Stonehill, I should say. 1 Stonehill card in their hand. So they have a potential Tarim. But, I mean, still, this is a, you know, a reasonably favored matchup for us. This is kind of what we're aiming for the most part. Even though we've already lost one of these matches. Oh, another one! Okay. Hit here. This goes to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could we ever Dynomatic armor? Like, trade Dynomatic armor. I mean, obviously, Brawl is like 1 out of 7 is bad. 1 out of 7 is great. 5 out of 7 is whatever. I don't want to Brawl this. I think we do this play. I think we honestly can do this and get away with it right now. It's a lot of damage coming to the face position. But at the same time, you know, we still have our Brawl and we still have a Reckless Flurry. And this health is low enough. And if they can't taunt it up, we get to trade. And even if they do taunt it up, there's a chance Dragon Roaster gets to, you know. Anyways, you know, we all see what's happening on the board. Pyro, are they pushing mid-range Death Rattle deck or Weird Control? I think Priest is going to be hard-pressed to find a mid-range success right now. And Death Rattle has never been good. Oh. Well, aren't we in trouble right now? Well, that's a good way to go face for 10. I know we're getting greedy by not doing this, but maybe getting greedy is a little good. They're not doing that much damage to us right now. Like, Priest, just Death Rattle's never been fast, so it's hard to be like... Because mid-range always has to border on a little faster. I feel like this Priest is still going control. I feel like Priest always goes control. Oh, there goes our armor. Ooh. A Dragoned Scorched. I mean, we can armor up and then Fury. Or, you know. What if we just roast and accept the fact that we're taking a bunch of damage? See, our opponent's been holding back a lot of stuff. Our opponent's been holding back a lot of stuff right now, and it's kind of upsetting. Well, not upsetting, worrying. I mean, next turn we get a lot of value, so we can go all in here a little. Pyro, you're liking the Brawl? I mean, the Brawl makes sense, right? I think the Divine Shield's the worst result, and there's no way we're playing this now. Yeah, I think that's the worst one. Because if they, like, let's say they go Hero Power Fungalmancer. Like, if they go Hero Power Fungalmancer, punch for 5 with Divine Shield, we're in trouble then. Yeah, Blessing of Might, also bad. Also legitimately bad. Hey, speaking of bad things. Play some stuff from hand, please. There you go.
Reporting for duty.
For duty. Yep, this is exactly why this is the worst. Okay, this is exactly why this is the best. Okay, we're doing these two. Now the question is, do we need to clear this board state or not? Or do we get to discover some stuff? Let's live a little.
Job's done.
Never get the cheap ones when we're low on mana. Always get the cheap ones when our hand is
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Wow, that was unexpected and appreciated. I think now we can if we Reckless now, we can still develop a board behind it. I kind of like that. See, we can do this, or we go just with a hard 5. I would take a cheap minion right now. I'm gonna take this one. No, we need a 3. No, because we would do this with the 3, actually. So we'll take this. Maybe go 6 and 4. Double Taunt. Double Taunt is a thing. Because this way, this is these two with a hero power. This is these two, no hero power. And this is just, yeah. Many whelps, left side, even side. So my question is, yeah, double taunt. Our opponent had, I mean, not that they would want to push a lot of an answer there, but I wonder in Classic WoW how many people are going to be yelling this. No dragon for the roaster? We have 1 dragon. We get 1 roastage. We get 1 roast in. You can only eat 1 roast, which is fine. Sometimes 1 roast, you know what? Can't be greedy. Trust me, I want to have a lot of roasts sometimes, but I know even with the heavy squats and the heavy deadlifts, you gotta limit yourself. Speaking of which, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Oh, Leroy does not look like lethal. Even if you fungalmance that. You guys gonna double trade here? What was that raid leader's name who said that? What was his name, the actual guild leader? Not the one who did the animation on YouTube. Buffs? We still clear the board here. Nearly clear the board, let me say. 4 duty. Do we go fast now? I think we do this just in case we get something fast and hilarious. Oh, well, that's upsetting. Obviously, we wanted another dragon instead of this one. I think we get rid of this one every time. This versus armor. We're kind of behind on board. We can afford to drop below 30 when we have 9. Greed is good. Take it from a villain. What else did we talk about? Oh, we didn't talk about quest mode. I didn't look into it. Here we go.
Move quickly.
Yeah, no, I need to look into this.
Brave heroes of Gilnet, arise. Reporting for duty.
Interesting. It's some interesting reviews. Then do this. So I think we have to. We're going to give them a lot of cards. But I just love the idea of, you know, having a clear board right now. And we have a pretty strong board as well, to be fair. So I think this is okay. They got some shaman spells, but, you know, what's the worst that happens? The hero power, and then they evolve 2 things into legendaries. Maybe 3. Well, they can't even have 3 things because they hit the Liam, so... We can battle some legendaries. Maybe they'll just play, That's 1 shaman spell out of here. It means less stuff next turn. I'm pretty comfortable doing Dr. Boom. Right? Like, I don't see how our opponent comes back at this point. Especially when we have so many rush minions. I know that's good value, but controlling the board right now is more important. There we go. We get our armor anyways.
The victory is yours. You're good.
You're good.